for tuning in. Today we're going to be talking about what to expect on your CBT. This video is probably suitable for someone who's booked the CBT, it's interested in what they're going to do on the day, or someone who's just thinking about doing the CBT. Now, the CBT will license you up to 125, which means you can go on the roads or dual carriageways on up to 125cc motorbike or moped. It does not allow you to go on the motorways, or you're not allowed to carry a pillion passenger, which might become a bit frustrating further down the line. For those of you that are unsure, the CBT licence will license you for 2 years on the roads. It should give you time to get your A1, A2 or DAS licences done, if you do want to do them. Or you could just do your CBT again every 2 years. If you're not interested in moving into another bike or going on the motorways, that's not a big thing for you. There's not really much point in moving up. So I did my CBT with my friend Dan. You can see some of the clips, and it was just a good day really, just a lot of fun, nice and easy. So when you first go into your CBT, there's a couple of things you go through. You come in, you sit down, and you go through your paperwork, get that all signed off, and then you talk about your equipment, like your helmets, your gear. It'll give you the pros and cons of what gear you should be using when you're out on the road. Then you'll probably move on quite swiftly to a bike inspection, so we'll talk you through the bike, talk about how to maintain it, that sort of thing, things to look out for, all interesting stuff that you will use in the long run. That's quite good. We will talk about dangers as well while he's there. He'll then ask you to roll the bike out onto the car park or the schoolyard, wherever you're doing your CBT, it's something similar. He'll ask you to roll it out, so you just roll it out and you'll all sort of stand in a line. There's a few of you. I think there were 4 of us when we did it, so that was quite good. Good bunch of lads. That was alright. Then you'll actually sit on the bike and pull your clutch in and start it up. Then you'll actually to move forward a few yards, and slowly you'll be setting off and going a bit further. And before you know it, you're doing a lap of the yard and you're riding away. Quite happy. It is quite good. It's quite nerve-wracking when you're first getting on it. Everyone's the same, everyone's in the same boat, so don't panic. If you do stall, or don't get embarrassed, everyone does it, everyone stalls on the CBT. People who say they flew through the CBT and not stalled are liars. So yeah, don't panic, everyone's learning, don't worry about anything like that. The instructor will then ask you to go through some basic skills with him. There's some clues like just behind the bike, accelerating, and your braking, so we just talk you through all that. Nice easy stuff. Learn at your own pace. If you can't keep up with the others, it will come and give you an extra hand just to get you up to the same level. Give you that bit of attention just to relax your mind really. Any questions you can ask them at any point. He'll answer them as best as he can. Then after you've got used to that, after you've got used to riding around in first gear, you'll then move on to your gear changes, to involve going up to second gear, then after a bit going up to third, and then bringing them back down, which you will get used to quite quick. I picked it up quite quick. Some others didn't. Yeah, don't worry about that. If you are worried about the gear changes, if you are doing it on a geared bike, don't panic. It will talk you through it. Any questions you can ask it straight away, it will answer them. This was actually my second CBT. First time I did it, I just did it on a rev and go moped, 49cc. I know a few of us have done it on them as well. There was one on this day that did it, another last time. So if you are on a moped, you don't need to worry about obviously your gear changes. That's just basically rev and go. So you just ride around, pull the throttle, accelerate, pull the brake, stop. It's that simple on a moped. Nothing to worry about. They are easier to ride, a lot easier, hassle free, suitable for city centres. I know the lad on this day, Luke you were called, he needed it because he worked in Manchester. Obviously getting about in Manchester is a bit of a pain in a car, so he needed just a moped. 49cc would be enough just to get him around that city centre nice and easy, filtering through traffic. So yeah, if there are pros to using a moped, not just getting a bike as well. Now, something I forgot to mention earlier, if you have got your own bike or scooter, moped, you can do your CBT on that, which might be better. You get used to how it handles, how it accelerates, how it brakes. Might help you speed up that learning curve, learn on one bike as opposed to 2. So yeah, you can do that. I forgot to mention that earlier, so you can do that just to make it easier for yourself in the long run when you do go onto your own your own transport. So you can do that. So once you've got your basic skills, you've done your gear changes, you're shifting about nice and easy, you're fairly comfortable on the bike, you do a few manoeuvres. So he'll ask you to do an emergency stop, he'll ask you to do a U-turn. He'll also ask you to do these when you're out on the road as well, so it's worth mastering them when you're in the car park. You'll also practice your left hand turns and your right hand turns, so going from a minor road to a major road, and the other way around, from a major to a minor. Things to look out for. And also talk about road positioning as well, talk about body language on a bike. So you need to come over to the right hand side of the road if you're going right. If you're going left, you want to be at the left hand side of the road. Also helps you get out a little bit easier, and it also tells the cars behind you which way you're going to be going. So it just makes sure, keeps you a little bit safer when you are turning. So yeah, at that point you've done your turns, you've done your manoeuvres, your gear changing nice and good, you're setting off well, you're ready to go out on the road at this point. So at this point you probably stop for your dinner. You might have half an hour's dinner, depending on where you're doing your CBT. And when you come back, you'll probably do a chat, just a bit about when you're out on the road, discuss the highway code, things to look out for, talk about drug driving, why you shouldn't do it for obvious reasons, and just a general pep talk before you get out on the road. Then you will go out. The moment the truth will arrive, you'll be out on the road for a minimum of 2 hours. I think I mentioned earlier you'll be doing your manoeuvres. You'll be doing some manoeuvres on the road as well. So yeah, you've already practiced these, you know what you've got to do. All you got to do is do it. So you'll be out for 2 hours and you get the manoeuvres squared away, and you're good then. You'll come back, he'll give you some feedback, let you know how well you did, things you need to work on. At this point he'll most likely give you your CBT certificate, I think it's called DL196, which obviously on your licence for 2 years. If you are looking at doing your A1, A2 or DAS licences, he'll give you feedback about how much training he thinks you need before you'll be ready for your test on them. He'll also talk about pricing. If you do want to go ahead and get some extra training for them licences, get it all done nice and quick, you can do that. So yeah, that's about it. That's about what to expect on your CBT. I will be posting more videos. Thanks for watching this one. Do you want to see me out on the road?